Good morning, everyone. We are Team Alpaca. Today, we are going to talk about shark fin issues and its derived problem. This is our content of presentations. We chose this topic because we noticed that shark fins are noble ingredients in Chinese delicacies. They are popular dishes. In fact, many sharks are now endangered. This presentation through the perspective of culture, environment, and sustainability increase understanding of the challenges and reflections about shark fin consumption. These issues connect strongly with SDG 12, responsible consumption and production, and SDG 14, life below water. Let's start with SDG 12. This goal focuses on doing more with less using resources efficiently, reducing waste and promoting sustainable life. We live in a world of fast fashion, food waste, and overconsumption. Do you know that one-third of all food produced globally is wasted? That's not only waste of food, but also of the water, energy, and labor used to produce it. Now, moving on to SDG 40, which is all about protecting our oceans and marine life. This goal asks us to conserve and sustainably use to oceans, seas, and marine resources. Change is important, however, human activities like overfishing, plastic pollution, and oil spills are threatening marine ecosystems. A clear example is the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. This floating pile of plastic trash located between Hawaii and California, marine animals often mistake plastic for food, which can lead to injury or death. To sum up, SDGs 12 and 14 are deeply connected. The issue of endangered sharks due to the shark fin trade is a clear example of why these two goals are so important.
I'm gonna talk about why many sharks are considered endangered. In Chinese culture, people like to eat shark fins to show their luxurious status, not only because sharks have 5 fins, but also they saw shark fins had several nutrients, could prevent bone aging and cancer. The most important is it could let people live longer. Therefore, only rich people could eat shark fins at that time. But is it really can solve so many diseases? We can look at the nutrients. First, the main composition in shark fins is protein. Not only that, collagen in Chinese is called 胶原蛋白, is also playing an important part. People eat collagen and digest them into animal acid in gastrointestinal pathway, then absorbed. But it also contains incomplete protein. It's tryptophan and cysteine. Tryptophan is called 色氨酸 and cysteine is called 半胱氨酸, and its minerals are very low in calcium and phosphorus. And it also has low fat and calories. Until now, some awful fishermen still keep in catching sharks to get shark fins. The most unethical process I think is that we throw the shark into the sea after cutting their fish. The shark didn't have fins would succumb or be eaten by other sharks.
I'm going to talk about the conflict between culture and conservation, especially when it comes to marine food. In many countries, marine animals like whales, turtles, and sharks are part of long-held food traditions. But today, many of these animals are endangered, and that creates a conflict between cultural practices and conservation goals. First, whale meat in Norway and Iceland. In coastal towns, people have been eating whale meat for a long time. It's a tradition and part of their history. But many whale species are now in danger, so conservation groups want to stop whaling. This causes a conflict between local culture and global conservation. Second, turtle meat in the Caribbean. Some Caribbean communities eat turtle meat during festivals. It's seen as a special food for celebration. But many sea turtles are endangered, so catching or eating them is illegal in many places. That creates legal and ethical problems. Third, shark meat in West Africa. In West Africa, shark meat is a daily protein source. People eat it often, and fishermen send shark fins to make money. But shark populations are dropping fast around the world. So people are asking, how can we help sharks without hurting local communities? These three cases show that saving the ocean isn't just about science. It is also about understanding people and their way of life. Now, let's think more deeply. Can we protect marine animals without taking away people's traditions? First question, how can we respect local traditions while protecting marine species? We can start by talking to local communities and listening to their needs. Working together makes it easier to find solutions that respect both culture and nature. Second question, is there a way to offer alternatives that meet both cultural and ecological needs? Yes. We can try farming animals instead of hunting them, or use similar foods that are not endangered. The third point, education, dialogue, and sustainable options are key to finding balance. A lot of people don't even know these animals are endangered. If we share knowledge and support eco-friendly choices, we can make real progress. So, it is not about choosing between nature and culture. It is about finding smart, respectful ways to protect both.
So now let's move on to ecological consequences of shark fin consumption. Sharks are a vital component of the ocean ecosystem, serving as apex predator and scavengers that help maintain the balance of marine life. When shark populations decline, the organisms in the middle of the food chain, such as rays and smaller sharks, can increase significantly, leading to a decrease in the fish at the bottom of the food chain due to reduced food sources. This imbalance not only threatens the availability of fish for humans to catch but also disrupts marine ecosystem, resulting in overpopulation of smaller fish and a decline in biodiversity. Loss of sharks has been linked to the collapse of fisheries such as the North Carolina Bay scallop fishery, and can lead to the degradation of coral reefs and seagrass beds, ultimately affecting the health of the entire marine environment. When sharks disappear from coral reef system, the number of fish living in those reefs plummets, reducing the coral's ability to regrow and contributing to the rapid collapse of ocean health. Thus, the decline of shark population poses a significant threat to the overall stability and resilience of marine ecosystem.
Hello everyone, today I would like to talk about how people address with the issue of wildlife conservation. Let's start with CITES, which stands for 濒临绝种野生动植物国际贸易公约. CITES is an international agreement that helps endangered species by controlling trade. It makes sure that trading wild animals and plants doesn't harm to their survival. It is a good way for countries to work together to protect nature. Some countries have set up shark sanctuaries where shark fishing and trading are banned. For example, like Taiwan has banned shark finning since 2011. It can help reduce the harm done to shark population by doing so. Groups like YA raise awareness through street art and expert talks. The Taiwanese group called Congratulations promote no shark fins at wedding. These campaigns help change people's behavior and protect sharks. So what can we do as individuals? Actually, it's very simple. We can choose sustainable seafood and more ethical alternatives to reduce the demand for shark products. We can also participate in environmental activities and support awareness campaigns. Even something as small as sharing the right information online can help raise eco-friendly awareness. To warn up protecting endangered sharks is not just about law or science, it's about each of us making right choice, raise awareness, and taking action. We can all become a part of the solutions.